안녕하세요. 입트형 낭독 시작하겠습니다. 오늘은 10배의 법칙이라는 책이 출간됐다는 것을 우연히 알게 되었습니다. 켈리 최 선생님도 추천사를 썼던 것 같습니다. 10배의 법칙의 책의 주요 골자는 뭐냐면 10배 더 많이 생각하고 목표를 10배 더 높이고 10배 더 행동력을 갖춘다. 실천력을 갖춘다, 행동한다. 이런 내용인 것 같습니다. 대략적으로 그 목록을 보았습니다. 그래서 오늘 그냥 즉흥적으로 입트형 낭독을 10배 해보자 생각했습니다. 원래 하루에 하나 하니까 10개 읽어보겠습니다. Memories of a New Semester. 새 학기에 대한 추억. I have found memories of the times when a new semester began back in school. In middle school and high school, I got to know new friends in a new classroom. We all wonder who our new homeroom teacher would be. The first week was a break-in period since everything seemed unfamiliar. For a while, I felt down because I was in a different class from friends that I had gotten attached to. In college, I remember getting up at the break of dawn to sign up for classes. Some classes got filled pretty fast, so I wanted to sign up for them before they were full. On the day classes began, I remember going to the bookstore to get my textbooks. I also recall how good it felt to see friends who had taken some time off school. 대학교에 수강 신청했던 기억이 떠올랐습니다. Elementary school, 초등학교. In Korea, kids enter grade school in the year they turn 7 years old. Parents can send their child to school a year earlier or later if they so choose. For private elementary schools, people have to turn in an application. The students are selected by a draw. Otherwise, children are assigned to a public school close to where they live. Kids formally start schools in March with an entrance ceremony. 요즘에는 입학식이 별로 없긴 하죠. In major cities, there are about 20 students in each elementary school class. Students learn several subjects in school. In the past, children had to prepare their own school supplies, but nowadays the school often provide them. Lunch is also provided by the schools, free of charge. After school, kids can sign up for extracurricular activities and participate in various courses. Applying for college, 대학 입시. Being accepted to college is a major goal for most students in Korea. The educational fervor is very strong, so many students go to college. Students are especially busy in their senior year of high school, as that is when they apply for college. The two main ways to apply for college are regular admissions and rolling admissions. For rolling admissions, 수시의 전형, various factors other than grades are taken into account. These can include recommendations from school principals, language skills, or winning major competition. Students can apply starting in the first semester of their senior year. For regular applications, students are judged on two main factors, among others, their college scholastic ability test scores and their high school grades. Students take the CSAT in November. Acceptance letters from universities are delivered at the end of the year. School teachers, 학교 교사 이야기. 네, 장단점이 나왔는데 공감 많이 했습니다. Teaching in Korea is quite a popular job. It's what a lot of young people want to be when they grow up. Teaching is very rewarding work. Teachers are looked up to at school. They are also respected throughout society. They also have regular work hours and 2 vacations each year. Compared to other civil servants, their income is relatively high. If after retirement, teachers receive a pension from a separate pension fund. However, teachers also face hardships. In addition to teaching classes, they have to do a lot of paperwork. Plus, they must provide guidance for students and deal with parents who are very demanding. Plus, it's very hard for teachers to guide students these days. In a country like Korea, where private education is so widespread, it's hard to be a teacher without feeling a sense of duty. 사명감 없이는 하기 힘든 직업이다 라고 나와 있어요. School reunions, 학교 동문회 이야기입니다. People in Korea attend school reunions with bells on. Even after they graduate, people have get-togethers with their old friends. They catch up and chew the fat together. Alumni are people that we shared our innocent years with. We went through a lot together. That's why it's always good to see them. Even after falling out of touch, people reflect back on their school days and have a ball together. Since everyone is in a different line of work, they can give each other a leg up. It's become easier to touch base with alumni too. Thanks to social media, people can easily see what their friends are up to. They also create group chat rooms often. 그쵸? 챕터 6로 넘어가면 여기는 서비스 부분인데요. No cell phone, 휴대폰 개통에 관한 것입니다. I got a new cell phone last year. I decided to get another brand because I was getting tired of my old phone. Because it was a new model, I was not used to the new features at first. It was quite frustrating because I had a hard time doing basic things, such as capturing screen images. Plus, I was not used to the keypad, so I made a lot of typos. It took me a long time to type something in. Even worse, I had to download all the applications I used to use and log into all my accounts. It was quite time consuming. Overall, it took me a full week to get used to the new phone. Now I've gotten very used to it and I have no problems using it. 결국 그렇게 되죠. Phone plans. 휴대폰 요금제를 plans라고 합니다. In the past, the amount of time a person was on the line would determine their mobile phone bill. However, most phone plans these days are drawn up depending on data usage. Since people use their phones more to access the internet, the bills is decided by the amount of data at their disposal. In many cases, calls or text messages are provided free of charge. There are many unlimited data plans that don't put a cap on the amount of data a person can use. It's because people watch high-res videos or stream music quite often. Mobile carriers compete fiercely to present various payment plans. Consumers can have their pick of the bunch depending on their usage patterns. Many people think that they are paying through the nose for their phone bills and that cost should be rewarded. 여기 읽으면서도 이해 안 되는 데가 좀 많습니다. Getting a phone fixed. 휴대전화 수리. 팔 아픈데요. I've had a lot of problems with my cell phone. Once my phone was doing weird stuff. First, it kept turning off by itself. It froze quite often as well. Plus, it used up the battery real fast. It was causing me a lot of trouble. So I took it in for repairs. The technicians at the service center changed several parts and it got better. The repair was free because it was covered by a warranty. And then there was a time when I dropped my phone. The screen cracked and I had to get it repaired. That cost me some money because it was my fault. It was quite expensive to get a new screen. Since then, I have taken extra care of my phone to prevent it from getting damaged. 저 조심해야죠. 마지막인 것 같습니다. 택배 서비스. 두 번 남았네요. 택배 서비스, delivery services. It's fair to say that Korea's parcel delivery services are world class. This is thanks to a well-organized distribution system. Parcels can usually be delivered to every corner of the country in just a day or two. Almost anything can be delivered, and the delivery fees won't break the bank. When you spend a parcel using one of these services, you got a tracking number, 송장 번호. With that, the delivery status of a sent parcel can be checked online in real time. What's more, parcels are delivered right to your doorstep. You can also ask for the parcel to be left at your doorstep or at the management office if you are not at home. With online shopping being so commonplace these days, parcel delivery is an indispensable service. Okay, last one. Late delivery. 배송 지연된 경험. 이거 별로죠. When I'm channel surfing, I like to watch home shopping channels. One time, I saw a shirt that was right up my alley. I phoned in and ordered one. Usually, parcel delivery services in Korea are very fast. I thought it would arrive in a day or two tops. However, a week passed and I was still waiting on the shirts. I called the customer service center. They told me that deliveries were backed up because they had received so many orders. The shirt was delivered a few days later. Another time, I ordered a pizza. It was during the lunch rush, so the food delivery app said, the wait would be 60 minutes. However, it took way longer than that. I was famished. 처음 들은 단어예요. When the pizza arrived, plus the pizza was cold on top of being late. I had to call and make a complaint. 그랬군요. 바이바이. 10배 했습니다.